All right, and we are here on the Mark Hoke Show at WrestleMania Media Day, and I gotta tell you, this is an honor. It really is. The Motor City Machine Guns are here. Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley. Guys, great to talk to you. How you doing?
Doing great. Yeah. I got to say, how did you get this set? No one else has these comfortable chairs and a stage. How did you finagle this?
You know what? I live here.
You live here?
I live here.
Like in this room? This is
well, not in the room,
but in Vegas.
It's my city.
You have connections.
So,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So, gentlemen, it has been a 20-year ride for 20 years that you guys have been teaming up. Man, the buildings don't last that long. How did you do it? How have you guys managed to keep this going for so long?
I don't know, man. Just right. Dedication to our craft, and dedication to each other. We have a very similar sense of humor. And I think just being able to laugh so much together throughout the years, that kind of builds a bond,
Is he funny?
Absolutely.
Right now, he's looking at me like...
I'm funny as hell. You better believe that. And I also believe that we've had periods in our career, too, where we haven't been teaming. Yeah. We've done things on our own individually and quite well. And I feel like that ultimately, as far as tag team wrestling goes, made us quite a bit better. Having these extended singles runs and singles accomplishments and wrestling in different parts of the world. If I was wrestling in Japan, he was wrestling in the States, sometimes vice versa. That ultimately gives you a type of perspective that you just don't get if you exclusively stay in a tag team for 2 decades.
And of course, you guys have both won world championships. You've done it all. I mean, it is, and then you finally came to WWE. Why did you choose to come to WWE? Because there were other opportunities out there for you.
Yep, there were. I felt like the timing was right to come here. Not to say that the timing wouldn't have been good if we had decided to go somewhere else, but this was something that we felt like we had to do. We had literally wrestled for every company worth a damn on the planet, every single one. This was the only one that we hadn't, not as a Motor City Machine Guns, not as a team. So you strike while the iron's hot.
And you guys walked right in, and there's the World Championship. Immediately. I mean, I remember watching that. I was so happy for you guys when that happened, because it felt like, man, this is the one that has evaded them for so long. How cool was that to come in and almost immediately win the World Tag Team titles?
It was very unexpected, I'll tell you that much. It was very unexpected. And, right? I mean, the best word to describe it is surreal. It felt like a dream, especially when you're told to win the titles. It's, how do you react to that in like a sane way? I don't know. But yeah, it was very cool. Very grateful for that moment. What better way to make your WWE debut? Right? Obviously it was our second week there. But to make an impact in WWE.
There's a little wink and a nudge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not as funny as him, but I try. But yeah, it was just a surreal experience. Great overall. Just super grateful that it happened. Absolutely.
I feel like we had the best training in the world to lead up to that moment, too.
Oh,
again,
sure.
If we wrestled for every company in the world, then everything led to that. So it felt like a lot of hard work paid off. And I think everybody else felt that, too, which is why it was so well received.
I know everybody back in TNA, when that happened, went crazy for you, too. I mean, the time that you guys spent in TNA was incredible. And now there is a relationship between WWE and TNA. How do you feel about that? Do you think it's working well? Is there any temptation maybe to go show up there and have a little fun with the boys there too?
Well, I mean, if you simply look at the business metrics of the crowds that TNA was drawing pre-WWE relationship and then post-WWE relationship, the crowds went through the roof, right? They were drawing thousands of people, which they weren't doing before. Would we have gotten to that point without WWE? Maybe. I don't know. No one really knows. But obviously, if you just look at it from pre and post relationship, the business went up for TNA. So, obviously did positive things for the company.
What were your favorite moments that you guys have had over the years together? And there's been so many, but if there's one or two that you guys could pick out and say, man, that was amazing, what would you say?
So you already touched on the obvious one, right? Like beating the Tongans for the WWE Tag Team titles. But to me, the one that always stands out as my personal favorite was our debut as a team. And we weren't supposed to be a tag team. We fell into that spot because we both worked very hard to become very good singles wrestlers. We main evented in Japan for a company that I used to work for called 01 Max, and we beat their tag team champions, who at that time were quite decorated all throughout Japan, not just within that company. And at that point, we realized, okay, we have a chance to do something special. We had the odds against us quite a bit in TNA when we first started teaming. They didn't want us to be a team. But we pushed and we pushed and we worked our asses off. And eventually they just had to relent because what we were doing worked. You don't change a winning game. And we proved that to them.
Yeah, that was a great answer.
Anything for you? Anyone that you think of?
It's hard. I mean, there's numerous ones throughout the years. I guess, just some of the experience we had together. Wrestle Kingdom 4 was super awesome. We got to do the Tokyo Dome Wrestle Kingdom 4. Yeah. That was great.
Won another championship.
Yeah, won another championship there. Man, just our matches throughout the world. Just traveling the world together. There's so many, positive memories that I have in my head that I can't really, it's really hard to narrow it down. But, we just traveled the world together. Had a great time, great experiences, awesome matches, and, it's been fun.
And again, not that championships are everything, but I look back on some of the people that we've beaten for tag team championships in all these different companies, and it's like, oh, wow, we beat Beer Money. We beat the Young Bucks. We beat No Limit. We beat all these amazing teams, and we were very fortunate, again, to separate, do our own thing for a little while, come back together even stronger. It's like scar tissue just mending over top. Now it's more durable, and get these opportunities again and again.
So the current situation in WWE with the tag teams are two teams that, honestly, I think you guys get a shot. You're going to clobber them. When are we going to see it? I'm sitting here, I was just talking about you guys on my show a couple weeks ago, let's get the guns in here and get the belts on a true tag team.
You think we're going to clobber? You said we're going to
Either
clobber
one of them.
Just any of them?
Either of the champs. You can beat them both. In your sleep, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I think we have an opportunity to beat them, or have a chance to beat them, not the opportunity. We haven't given the opportunity yet. But I don't know. What do you think?
I feel like there's a pecking order to these things too. So you do have to go through teams to get to the champions. And I think right now we're kind of stuck, as it were. But we did beat Fraxium a few weeks ago. So hopefully that instills some momentum. We can't make those decisions. We can only do the best with the opportunities we get, right? So as we beat more and more people, I assume we will get a title shot at some point. That's usually how it works.
It would be wild to see you guys in the ring with Logan Paul.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I mean, really, you think about that. With
right.
all that you've done, now you get in the ring with one of the biggest global celebrities out there. I mean, that would be crazy.
He's a good wrestler,
Yes,
man. He works hard at it, too. I think he respects the craft, and I respect that about him, too. But really, the tag teams that we most want to face, to be totally frank with you, in the WWE environment are the Usos and the New Day. Those are 1 and 2 with a bullet.
Yeah. Dream matches.
Yeah, for us.
Dream matches.
Yeah.
Well, I hope all that stuff comes true for you pretty soon. I mean, I've been a fan of yours, as you can't tell, for a really long time.
Thank you.
And always impressed with what you did together and separate. WrestleMania week, what's the plans for the rest of the weekend? What are you going to be doing?
Oh, boy.
Well, about an hour we have a match with Fraxium. So we're going to be wrestling them at WWE World, and appearances all day. We got SmackDown tomorrow, appearances on Saturday. It's a busy weekend. Lots of stuff.
Well, you get a chance, everybody. Come see these guys at WWE World. They're awesome. One of the all-time greats, Motor City Machine Guns. Thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it.
Man. Thank you for watching for so many years. We really appreciate that.
Absolutely. Well, good luck to you, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you.